Welcome to the world tour. This is the world tour of my Season 1 hardcore base, everything I built pretty much. I'm just gonna go through and talk about stuff while walking around, you're gonna see some cinematics. It's gonna be pretty chill and I'm just gonna talk about stuff. First things first, I would like to talk about the starter base. This is the starter base. I'm gonna be using some free cam to show stuff better. Right here, I think it was right there. That's the spawn area, that's where I spawned. Had a village nearby. Entirely transformed it. Like, the only leftovers of this village are these paths. And the first thing I built pretty much was the storage room. Just a simple storage room, you got some chests, nothing crazy, furnaces, and a chest, some cauldron, whatever you needed. All the items were there, some shulker boxes, put my netherite block in the middle, because why not? Pretty simple design. Down here, enchanting room, some brewing stands, and there's not a lot more in the storage room. I emptied it, so all of these chests are empty because I moved on to the Megabase. If we just come out of this, I usually just open. Instead of opening these, I just jump over them. And just a nice little staircase, It's a pretty chill design. Right here we have some dogs. These are not named, these are just like dogs I bred because why not? This is Sheila. I have a lot of pets. Gave some of the names. This is Annabelle. This is Cory, this is Duke, and this should be Cory too. Yep. And then directly, perfectly in line, we have the villager trading hall. Just a lot of villagers, got all the book trades like impaling, lure, whatever you need. And then with the iron I got from my iron farm, I could trade for emeralds. Didn't have a raid farm or anything like that, because I started this world over a year ago now. Which is damn long. Yeah, we just have a ton of villagers. Most of these I used to trade for glass, because I placed a ton of glass. There's also this where you can... I never filled on this row, but there's also this where you can go outside. Secret entrance, exit, whatever you want to call it. Right here we have a small wheat field, It's just decoration. We also have some cats spawning from time to time because of the villagers. That's also why I renamed them. These are some extra villagers I didn't put in the trading hall. Adds for some nice detail. Right here we have cool looking emerald temple, which is also used as my beacon, with the beacons down there. And if I just fly down, I also did some mining, I think. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did all my mining right here. This is another mining area with another beacon. I just mined in a chunk, why not? And this is underneath the mesa, where I also got all of my terracotta. Yeah, so this is the villager breeder. It just has some beds, some villagers, some workstations, Right behind it, right behind it, we got the cows, because I only ate steak. I don't know why, I just ate steak, didn't have a gold farm. So I just ate steak. That's the dragon egg, day 20 dragon egg. With a small pedestal, looks pretty cool. Some flowers, if I ever need some dyes. These are the villagers I used for quartz trading. And this is the slime farm. It's pretty hard to see, I'm just gonna fly down. Yeah, build a nice glass roof. Just got some iron golems and some platforms and some magma with a minecart underneath, putting everything in some chests. This is the melon and pumpkin farm. You can just go inside, and again got a minecart with a very simple farm design. Observers, and when they grow, piston activates, pushes down. The block breaks and the minecart picks it up and puts it in this chest. So I never needed them really, but I always had them if I wanted to. This goes down to the slime farm storage. There's some water down there. And a ladder to get back up. Just more decoration. I liked having my starter base look nice. Yeah, so this is the potato and carrot field, in addition to the wheat field, so you got like all three crop types. No one cares about beetroot. And above we have the iron farm, which worked for a long time, and then the zombie kept dying, I don't know why. So there's just an empty minecart roaming around. Again, a pretty simple design. I turned all the poppies into bone meal, and the iron was stored over here, with the drop chutes connecting the iron in a water stream and pushing it up in a bubble elevator. And if I just go right here, there's just more plants, you know, plants look nice. Nether portal, self-explanatory. Got a nice little path that leads to the automatic sugarcane farm. At the time, this was like one of my biggest projects actually. So there's just a lot of sugarcane. Oh, we have another skeleton horse. I have a lot of skeleton horses. I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, it just gets powered by these flying machines. And you could activate this by pressing on the node block. And sugarcane would come out in these chests. Again, another nice design. With some terrain building underneath. This is hollow. You can't really see it. You can see it, yeah, back here. Just hollow. It's fake. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got another beacon right there. And I think that's pretty much it for the starter base. Yeah. That's it for the starter base. You can actually start a recording, you can see some cinematics of this. I can also show you. There's nothing else here. It's just like a pretty enclosed area. I built this forest, you know. Like there's the mesa again, sugarcane farm. I showed you everything. Oh yeah, back here we have some chickens and some sheep. Just for food and the wool. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Hello. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Let's go into the Nether. There's some small stuff to show in the Nether. Mostly being this very long tunnel. That took a very long time. Yeah, this starter base portal. This leads to the Megabase. Right there's the turn. And the other side isn't finished. Never needed to be finished. Yeah, in this thing, in the bastion, as you can see, right there, there's another portal that leads to the end. There's like literally nothing in the end. I just destroyed one of the pillars for some obsidian, and I killed the dragon like once. I don't even have an enderman farm, I think. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember. You got a bridge leading down. So why not? And if I fly through this very long tunnel, that still looks pretty damn awesome, if I do say so myself. Yeah, the color changes from the warp to the crimson. Again, longer tunnel. And we eventually end up at the Nether wart farm. Right here's the entrance, you know, you just have some tracker boxes. Looks pretty nice. Just a big field of nether wart to manually harvest. Got some simple roof design in. And some wall decoration. This is an AFK spot to let them grow. And if I continue, if I go behind this portal, there's actually a bartering farm, which we don't talk about. I never put it in the video really. because it was just so bad. This portal leads to the mining desert, where I just got all my sand. And yeah, we can actually go there real quick. These two portals are for my squid farm, because I needed some black dye. So we just have squid coming out of this portal and dying on the hoppers, and this is the player portal. And they just lined up in a way they ended up here. Okay, so if we go back, this is also the nether wart farm from above. And a lot of obsidian, you know, in this shulker box. There's even more obsidian in the fire charge if the portal ever goes out. Okay, so this is the Megabase portal, and we should arrive right in the center. Megabase, which is this. Gotta let it load in. Okay, Megabase. I can show you this real quick in free cam. Chunks are still loading. It's a lot of chunks. This is the Megabase. Apart from the Megabase itself, there's only the cactus farm and the moss farm, and a small manual tree farm right here. But there's a lot to show in the Megabase actually, so if we just come out right of this gigantic portal between this even bigger entrance, we have the map. This is a map of the Megabase, obviously. And that's just a random empty shulker. Yeah, this is my automatic storage system with the guardian farm in the middle. It goes down into the killing area right down there. If you want to sort anything, you can just go into the input chest and put it down. It automatically checks if it's a shulker box or not. And if not, it continues, makes its way up this into the bulk storage system, which is this. Just puts everything in shulker boxes that I have way too many of. I fell down the hole. Oh, this is for later. No, let me out. Okay, that's for later. Yeah. So we just have like the normal stone, dirt, grass, sand, gravel, netherrack, whatever, and then we also have glass, slime, sugarcane, and cactus. Because these are like big automatic farms, so just have a lot of slime balls or cactus or sugarcane, you know, because why not? There's also some like useful stuff, you know, crafting table, some firework rockets, some totems, some stone, you know, stone cutter, whatever you need. Also these two things, so this and this, these are just shulker boxes for enchanted books. So just have them just as mending. Got some mending books. Pretty obvious. Some anvils in between, you know, same for this side. They're kind of sorted, so you have silk touch, efficiency, fortune, this is like shovel, axe, and pickaxe, you know, then you have sword, and this is for bows and anything throwable, so tridents, crossbows, I guess. This is the overflow chests, so everything that can't be sorted or doesn't fit in the storage system comes out in these. And after the bulk storage system, the hopper line just goes around in between. I don't know what to call them. Hoppers. There you go. This is also manual bulk storage system for mostly moss items. So, you know, have some azaleas, some flowering azaleas, you know, seeds, moss carpet. And then automatically that gets sorted. You can check out the sorting system in the recording video. I don't know which one it is, but to quickly explain it, you have a top chest, you just put some items in, 3 of each, and then the rest is filter items. If you have everything configured correctly, these items just get put in the bottom chest. It's mostly user-friendly once you've built it. Then I just did it like 6 times, no, 5 times. 5 times I did this, to fit every item I need. You know, you have some stone, general, like ice, sand, prismarine, then you have all your wood, and nether, mushroom blocks, amethyst, geode, some furnaces, you know, some dyes, some fish, some food, some ocean stuff, a lot of fish actually. You know, we just have some apples, other like wheat, eggs, whatever, flowers, food, and monster drops, also in shulker boxes and not in shulker boxes, rails, redstone, obsidian, some general stuff like end chest, barrel, and whatnot. Some bricks, this also includes flint and completed bricks, concrete, coral, another small brewing area, some terracotta in all colors and wool as well. Then I have a moss chest, so this is nether for the crimson and warped wart blocks. Another nether chest for everything else. So you got like everything you could ever find in nether. Then there's another one for blackstone. This is my valuables. 37 beacons just randomly sitting there. Some iron and some blocks I have more of. And these are all the blocks in ore form. I actually have a lot of diamond ore. Never used it, never had a reason to use it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the storage room, apart from the area down here. This is just a manual sorting area that's pretty nicely decorated. You got your armor right here. You also have some tridents. I put some stuff in item frames in between. You have like the pick step music disc. You can go around, you know, see the sorting system. Potions, more potions, even more potions. Fireworks, suspicious stew, and then buried treasure. Okay. Yeah, these are all themed, as you can see. This is my new enchanting area because oh god, we got a thunderstorm. We got a thunderstorm, guys. This is my new enchanting area. Then I got my... Oh god, can I put that down? Weather. Off. I'm just gonna put that down. You know, you got your bows unenchanted, randomly enchanted, and these are my 27 fully enchanted bows. Still not sure why I did that, I never needed so many. Also crossbows, and fully enchanted other stuff, you know, horse armor, saddles. You know, all the random stuff you don't really need. Also got some elytras. You can see what I'm doing here, I guess. More armor and also tools. This is my only notch apple. And I called it the first with many to follow, even though it's the only one I have. Also max enchanted fishing rod. This is my first crafted item actually, I think. I guess tool. This is my first wooden pickaxe. And my first stone sword, I guess. They are there. Don't need them, but they are there. Okay, then you can just go to any slime block and there's a button. And get pushed up. Yeah, we also have some rain. And that's it for the storage system pretty much. You can just go along over this wonderful bridge. I'm still a big fan of this bridge. I knew I wanted to have some like floating magical stuff, but also prismarine and quartz, and the anvils just fit nicely. That was a thunderstorm. I guess I lightning bolt. Other than that, this bridge is pretty useless because I'm using an elytra anyways. Right here, there are the horse stables, or stalls. I named all of these, so this is Dinnerbone, this is Leslie. Right here you have Gertrude and Bernd. This is the exit that we can take in a second. It's my concrete maker, just some water, obsidian, and a chest. Pretty simple. This is X and Y. This is the cactus farm storage. So the cactus farm just goes through this hopper line and puts everything in the storage. Yeah, storage. And this is 3 Skelebros. So this is 3, and then you have Skelebros. There are 3 bros, you know. Then there's a secret horse. This is AHHH. He went down there, he never came back up. Then if we take this exit, that just pushed me along with the slime block, we come on top. This is the cactus farm. Did some simple decoration. Also easy design, I mean it's a cactus farm, you just have a cactus and a glass pane and the water pushes them down into the hopper line and the hopper line connects to the storage I just showed. It goes actually through these pipes, which I think is a cool base design. And there's a small little path. More lightning, okay. There's a small little path that leads to the moss farm and another beacon. Also did some decoration for the moss farm, just gives you all kinds of moss. If you put in bone meal at the bottom, you get moss at the top, and the water, it's hard to see the water with shaders, but this is water, pushes it into the hoppers and into the storage. Oh, we got phantoms. How I love phantoms. Yeah. I killed a lot of these things. But actually, speaking of that, let me eat some food. I'm gonna stand in my safe AFK hut, I guess. Yeah, back here there's only the tree farm and I did a lot of mossing up the area. Just a small little wall design to make it look kind of good, even though it's square. I think that's everything to show pretty much. The rest is pretty obvious. You got the terrain. You saw that in the video as well, I'm guessing. So you just got some mesa, the ice, which, you know, corresponds to this. Got the stone area, and yeah, there isn't actually a mesa back there, but I just thought it would be cool to add that. It looks pretty natural actually. You got the 2 quartz pillars that close off the area. I'm still really happy with how this has turned out. You got the base, which is also corresponding to each side again, and you got the beacons. Got another skeleton horse, oh god, the thunderstorms in this world have been crazy. I had 20 skeleton horses over the time, and I mean, in this world we just found 2. So you got the beacons perfectly corresponding. Not corresponding, I'm using the word corresponding too much. So you got the beacons perfectly apart, 100 blocks in between. So we have full beacon coverage, and with these 2, it actually goes above the moss farm. And that's everything. I guess I can show the build a little bit. This was just design and creative, you know, and then build in survival. Looks pretty cool, obviously inspired by Green's Mansion, which I also mentioned. Some windows, big entrance. You get the drill. It's not really accessible, it just looks cool. I wanted some decoration for the storage. And I guess this is my main castle with my bridge and my cactus farm that isn't aligned to this. But that doesn't matter though. It still looks cool. Yeah, there's also this path, but that just leads to a very small spider farm using a spawner. Okay. That's pretty much it for the world tour. But because I've also got some people asking statistics, I guess you can just pause. There's not a lot to show here. Just walked a bunch, you know. I don't know if there's anything impressive. Really impressive. I don't think so. Yeah, we got 15 days of playtime. And now because of the world tour it's 15.6. Opened a ton of striker boxes, 250,000 plus jumps, you know, 64,000 mob kills. Traded a lot with villagers, for glass mostly. And I guess the emeralds to get the glass. Yeah, nothing else. I ranked 12,000 belts. And I bred 1,500 emeralds, which is more than you think. Okay, if we go to items, times mined, I mined 243,000 stone. Which was mostly the stone for the Megabase, obviously. Also, a ton of gravel that was to drain the ocean, you know. All the building materials, the snow was from a snow golem. Yeah, I don't know. Not a lot to show here. Times broken, I've broken 12 iron shovels, also from gathering all the snow. I crafted 69,000 glass. Again, mostly for the glass floor. And more limestone glass. Also, trading with villagers counts for the crafting tab. So, crafted 50,000 emeralds, I guess. And iron and bone meal. You can see it yourself. Used my netherite pickaxe 444,000 times. That's a lot of uses, and I also placed a lot of gravel. Because I placed more gravel than I mined, there's a lot of gravel that came from the gravity block duper. I have a gravity block duper. I didn't even show that. Yeah, it's just one gravity block duper for the end portal, which gave me some gravel. And yeah, obviously limestone glass for the floor. The floor took like, it took like 50,000 glass. Picked up a lot of cobblestone from the mining, a lot of stone, some other bits and bobs, and I dropped 12,000 snow blocks. Also from crafting snow blocks. If I just look in the mobs tab. Oh, I forgot to show the wither skeleton farm. We can do that in a second. Wither skeleton farm. 10,000 blaze. I killed 112 cats because I got annoyed by the cats that kept spawning in the starter base. There were so many cats sometime. I don't know where they came from. Some cave spiders, chicken, 1,000 cows, 1,000 creepers, 1 dolphin, 1 donkey. Yeah, because of the guardian farm, I killed like 3,000 guardians, never used it too much. Magma cubes are mostly from building the nether wart farm. 2,500 phantoms nearly. That's a lot of phantoms, because I never slept. Never really slept. I slept 10 times in this world. 10. Pretty proud of that. Did like 1 or 2 raids of 10 Revengers. Some sheep. Yeah, skeleton is also from the wither skeleton farm. Even more skeleton horses. Anything else? Oh yeah, 13,000 wither skeletons and 16,000 piglins. And I killed my brother because he once joined the world. Great. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go to the wither skeleton farm and show you that. I'm gonna make a cut. Yeet. Okay, so I'm just back at the starter base portal. If I go down these stairs, they actually lead to a soul sand path, which is very long. Like very, very long. Time lapse. Okay, wither skeleton farm. Okay, pause. I need to explain some stuff that I didn't make very clear in the world tour. Basically, I cheated in Season 1. Season 1 is my first world I started over a year ago. I reached 1000 days, I stopped playing in the world. This is me editing all the footage afterwards. Then I got inspiration to start a new world, Season 2. Entirely new world, never cheated there. I'm gonna go into detail on the cheating now. Still not proud of it, still guilty. New world, no cheats. Just so you know that. This is something I'm not really proud of. Because as you can see, it doesn't look too good. Not because it's a wither skeleton farm or because I didn't decorate it. It doesn't look too good because the edges are a bit rough, you know. But the farm is all built legitimately. But the perimeter is not. Not proud of that. And I'm open to admit that. I'm not proud of this. And I didn't do this legit. But the farm is legit. Yeah, it works like a charm, obviously. Because as long as you build it correct and you have a perimeter, it works like a charm. There was a fortress here. There's still some very small bits left of the fortress. Flying machines pushing the mobs around, falling down, getting pushed again, falling into a drop chute, getting killed by the player, like swinging their sword down there. Item sorter, that's it. I'm really not proud of this. And that's something I would like to mention, because that's something like I said, I'm not proud of this. I cheated in this world, and I'm admitting to having cheated. I didn't cheat a lot. The most I cheated was this, by removing the area with commands. All the building you see, like even this, that's real. That's not cheated, that's not like pasted in. Never gave myself items. The only thing I did was remove this area. I did some teleporting stuff, like teleporting me around. And teleporting items to me, so if I would have like 5,000 items laying on the floor and I'm like, god damn, I'm not picking those up, I would just teleport them to me. That's how I played the game at the time. That's how I liked to play the game at the time. And I still think it made for some good YouTube videos, but right here, I'm admitting, I cheated. But, as you saw in the video, this is the last episode of Season 1. I started a new season, Season 2. Season 2, I'm pretty close to 2,000 days actually, which I most likely will have hit that goal once this video comes out. I thought about making a separate video about me cheating, but I don't want to rub it in anyone's face. I don't want to talk about it. Like I said, I'm not proud. I'm guilty. And I stopped. Okay, hear me out. I stopped. I'm not gonna cheat again. Definitely not in Season 2. I streamed like over 50% of it, and I recorded like 90% of Season 2. And I'm gonna stay true to that word. I'm not gonna cheat in Season 2. Season 2 is all legit, everything you saw, no cheats, nothing. If there's anything that I'm not sure about, if it's considered cheating, like using a feature from like Tweakaroo or something. For example, there's the reach feature, which makes you reach further. I discuss it with some other people, and depending on their opinion, I say, okay, I'm gonna use this, or I'm not gonna use this. I just wanted to make that very clear. This is why I banned the season. At least that's the main reason. The other reason is, I got bored of it. I've been playing in this world for like a year, and it's done for me. I have like nothing else to do here. I could do some stuff, but I don't want to do some stuff. This is done. I lost the motivation for this world. The world download you can find in the description of the 1000 days video. I still hope, even though now you know that I cheated, that you enjoyed the videos, and I hope that you know that I changed and I'm not gonna do this again. At least not with cheating. I've plans for Season 2. I want to build a wither skeleton farm. And I'm gonna do it legit. Gonna make a perimeter, and I'm gonna do it legit. We've had so much fun in Season 2. There's gonna be videos about that coming pretty soon. Sorry this has been such a long video. But yeah. I still hope you really enjoyed Season 1. There's also an all time-lapses video. It should also be out now. Of all time-lapses I ever did in this world. Gonna edit them, put some music over it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry, I'm still sorry that I cheated. I admit it. Don't hate me for it. Because I already hate myself for it. If you leave the channel because of that, that's up to you, that's your decision, I'm not stopping you. I just want to tell you that I'm sorry. But I really said that enough times now. Okay, I'm gonna see you soon. I don't know when. Goodbye.